So as you can see, up there at the top of that bank is a lake. It's a wonderful lake. It's got an overflow drainage pipe that comes out. Maybe we can get up there and see it, maybe not, we'll see. But it comes out and comes down and comes down and comes down. And then it goes through a pipe that is right now buried. And under our lane, you can see there's where the nice little chasm is with some debris from the lake. And I know that's debris from the lake because, folks, we don't drink Mountain Dew. Can you imagine me on Mountain Dew? No, I would be a squirrel going through the wall. But anyways, so the pipe, the drainage pipe goes under our lane and goes over, and then out down there with, it's kind of under the riprap, and then goes out the creek and goes to Pigeon Creek that way, goes through our woods, which is lovely. And see, we also have a little secondary stream that comes from up that way. I don't know if that's road runoff or if it's a spring up that way. I think it's a spring because, no, it's got to be a spring because it's flowing and there's no road runoff right now. So it's a spring that is up that way. And I think once I looked for the spring and I couldn't find it. So it's an underground spring up that way that comes down. And there's where it comes from, the pond or lake up there, and meets there and then goes under what should be a cleared out pipe. Now what happened is this, the pipe got plugged up with leaf and debris and things like that. We checked it we do walks up and down the lane, and we checked it a couple days before the rain came and it looked clear. But we had such a crazy amount of rain in such a short period of time that a lot of the leaf litter from the woods and stuff flowed down and then just gunked up this tunnel. So we're talking about putting in some sort of screen system up a little further away from it just to kind of see what we can catch before it gets to this pipe, or just kind of like we do with the roof, just making sure that everything is clear before any big rains, which is what we need to do anyways. But what happened, and I'll show you here, right there where the pipe is supposed to be, and I'll show you when I clear it out, it got plugged. So the water came up and actually made a hole right in there while it had come up, and it didn't make the hole all the way through because the water didn't sustain long enough. But I need to pick up that trash. I need to check the pipe, get all the debris out, check the pipe, make sure that it's clear and free of holes, and then I'm going to fill in that chasm with rock, pea gravel, and then regular gravel, and we're going to get it all filled in. And you can see right there we've got the truck full of gravel. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Hi, Fuzzy Bear. She's looking at everything. Now, as you can see, we have the tunnel unearthed. It is quite far down, and there is a lot of debris. So we are going to have to dig down a lot. We're going to have to move a lot of this riprap that's there up closer there. It's washed a lot down. There's still a lot of riprap. Fuzzy. Yeah, erode everything, please. There's still a lot of riprap there. It's just covered up by leaves, but we're going to get everything uncovered, take a look at it. We've got the truck to dump some wonderful gravel. So yeah, we're going to keep working at it, folks. All right, rule number 1 of the homestead. Never get your hair cut too short that you can't pull it back into a ponytail. You always need to be able to pull it back into a ponytail. It got way too hot for that hat. That was a faux fur lined hat, but wow, was it warm. So way too hot. It's like 35 right now, but when you're working hard, you know, you get sweaty and you get hot. So off goes the hat, in goes the ponytail. Okay, rule number 2, I guess, yeah. Always have options. My ears got cold. So the top of my head was hot, I was hot, but my ears got cold. So we're going for a lighter, just little beanie, because I couldn't find one of those headband things and I didn't want to dig through the hat box for it. So yeah, just a lighter little beanie. We'll see if this keeps the ears warm. Yay! Oh, and kind of another hack. Okay, so I have these rubber gloves on, or actually they're, what are they, latex or whatever? I don't know, surgical gloves. Look at, these are my muddy work gloves, but I didn't want my hands getting wet. So I put on these gloves underneath my work gloves, and my hands are dry, and my hand, well, a little sweaty, but dry and warm, and it works really well. So that's another little number 3 hack rule. It's not a rule, more of a hack, more of a hint. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, are you guys ready for another little tip? When you have gravel, whether it be regular gravel, pea gravel, anything, rock, in the back of your truck, put a tarp down first. It makes it so much easier to get that gravel out. It saves wear and tear on the bed of your truck. Just put a tarp down first. You'll thank your lucky stars. Yeah, it's a good tip. Tip number, is that 4, 3? I don't know. There's been a lot of tips. All right, folks, as you can see, we've dug out decent sized hole. I still need to bring back, redact, is that the right word? Extract, I don't know, about 2 feet on either side. We've got it going up. It's flowing beautifully. And this isn't the runoff anymore from the lake so much up above. This is more of that spring that is coming down. And as you can see, it's bringing the sediment down, going through the pipe freely now, which is beautiful. Our hole, we're going to need more gravel, and I want to finish off the top with the white gravel anyways, but we got a lot of the hole filled up, and I think for now, I'm going to bring back a little bit of that bank, see if I can find some more riprap down in there to build up a little bit more. I don't like how it's straight up and down. We want more of a slant going down, but that pipe's just not long enough, unfortunately. And this is a thin part of the lane as it is. So we're gonna do what we can. We need to eventually put in a longer pipe that goes all the way out to like right about there, and on the other side, another 4 or 5 feet out as well. But for now, that involves ripping up the whole driveway. For now, winter, it's not the best time to do that. And spring's not the best time to do that. The middle of summer is the best time to do that. And we will probably do that this summer. So for now though, I'm going to bring back a little bit more of that bank, see if I can find some more riprap. Those are those big rocks in the mud down there that have rolled and tumbled down and shouldn't be down over there. We do need that going up just as it is. And this over here going up, we need to keep, look at all those bottles and stuff I found in there from the runoff from the lake up above. Oh, I hate that. I hate that there's trash up in that lake. Or they throw trash and then it comes down into our runoff here. But it's good. And see, there's another bottle over there I'm gonna have to pick up. But yeah, it is flowing beautifully now, which I'm loving. Maybe I'll put a little waterfall feature in here. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's the last thing I should be thinking about right now. All right, you guys, that's our fun, and we'll come back when it's all finished and let you guys see it on a future episode. But today, this is what we're doing. And I got mud up there even. I can't spend too much time with it today. I've got to get Gunner to rock climbing. He's got a rock climbing thing today. You might ask why I'm doing this on my own. Number one, I love this stuff. Number two, Jackson's got like 3 college papers that he's writing right now. Gunner's working on a research paper, and I think Gunner's still sleeping. Gunner's got rock climbing this afternoon, so I need to get him to that. And Kevin is under the weather. And so this is the nice thing about marriage and the nice thing about homesteading is, number one, when one of you is under the weather, hopefully, usually the other one is on their A game, feeling great, and can do a lot of these projects with input from the other one. So I got a lot of input from Kevin on this, and some ideas and things like that. And he is holding down the fort up at the house. He goes to work every day. So these are things that, because I love doing, I don't mind doing them on my own. The boys, like I said, they're indisposed right now, so they can't help. If I went up and asked them to come down and help, I know they would. But right now, it's muddy work down in here. It's really just room for one pretty much down in there. I think we'd be fumbling over each other a bit if there's more than one down in there. And I'm kind of doing it as I go. I don't have a huge plan set out, and so it's hard to give direction to somebody else when you're not exactly sure how you want to do it. Though my boys and Kevin have been great engineering minds to be like, maybe you shouldn't be doing it that way as I'm doing it. But we're about halfway through the project right now, so I am going to have them all come down and take a look at it and see what they think. Give me some ideas for continuing it. But like I said, on the homestead, in a marriage, when one person isn't feeling great and can't help in a project, it's okay that the other one tackle it. But here's the other thing too. You look at the project and say, can it wait? You know, can it wait for that other person to feel better? Can it wait for that injury to recover? Can it wait for that illness to pass? And if it can, then you just wait and you have both of you tackle it together, or the family tackle it together, or something like that. If it's something that's a little more time sensitive, then you knock it out, or you knock it out enough to where you can come back to it if you need to. So, oh, it's a cat. I was like, what? It sounds like someone's screaming. I hear roosters, I hear cat, birds, squirrels, dogs, all sorts of critters. So that's what I love. That's what I love about being out here. So that's my fun for today, and I think I'm a couple hours into it. So we might bring back a little bit of that bank yet and then call it a morning. Okay, t-shirt and hat. I am stripped down because it's hot. I think I'm about done for today. Definitely uncovered the top, I'd say, third of the pipe. Still about 2/3 to go, dig down. There's just a lot of mud, a lot of silt, a lot of mud, a lot of clay. So I think what we're going to do, I'm going to dig it down and we're going to build a retaining wall down there. We just need that pretty desperately. So that's the plan. So you guys have a great day. Do what you can with what you have wherever you are, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.